4 years ago, many videos were made in this exact location, that exact spot where I'm being filmed. Even one of the jokes I made was with this saw. Today, I thought about making puns with it again, but what's the point? You know, I'm so much older. I've learned so many things. So many little errors I notice in simple improv. Like, I can't just set up a camera and yell about a saw for 3 minutes. There has to be multiple camera angles, a story, a 3-act structure, something that makes it interesting. I can't just go with what's in my brain. Everything has to be meticulously planned, thought out. What's the first rough draft? What's the writing process? What's the shot list? What's the shooting day? When are we gonna shoot this thing? How long is it gonna take? From sunrise to sunset, what time of day will the sun be up like this? What do? When we've lost everything from our past, our ambitions, our goals, everything gets lost in the details. Everything. I can't just set up a camera and talk to you. Make a joke. Talk to you about why things are cool. Why I do my lumberjack job. Why I do anything. I have to write it down. Plan it. But when you plan something, when I plan something, you get lost in what it's gonna look like at the end. And you don't just look at what you're doing now. And when you look towards the end, you create expectations. You create a fantasy of what the final product will be. Instead of just making it and seeing what it actually is, you look at every little detail, every error that doesn't match your exact fantasy. And when something doesn't match your exact fantasy, you think it's wrong. And when you see something as wrong, as incorrect, your brain feeds on that detail, meticulously looking at every way it could be fixed, going, and eventually all that incorrectness, things that don't match the fantasy, pile up in your brain, and you just see it as wrong. And so, why continue something that's just gonna be wrong? Well, I should work on it, because in the past, I did create whatever, so I should work on it. And then you start thinking of other things you can do instead of creating your idea. You procrastinate. You waste your life away. Your brain every day wants to do nothing instead of something. Instead of just going out, doing it, and releasing it, you have to look at the details, and the details bog you down until you've created nothing. But why create nothing when you can create something such an easy way? But you've been so brainwashed by the techniques you've learned that you can't just create something without meaning, without planning, and it makes no sense. That's why last year I created the Ross Brightside channel, to create something with nothing. I believe my original channel with that same goal, where I create something for something. But the Ross Brightside channel has also become create something for something, and I lose the original meaning for it. And I don't want that anymore. I want to just set up a camera, talk, and with minimal edits or no edits at all, just upload it. Like with the Saw video on my old channel, or the old stuff I made, or even the bacon video. I just want to create things that have no meaning for myself, but I can't do that. Even now, I'm thinking in my head, what is the purpose of this video? Why am I creating it? Why can't I just upload it? Why can't I do what I did when I was younger? Why can't I just make things? And you know what? I've learned a lesson. Despite all the destruction of my own creativity and lack of motivation and reason for doing anything at all, there's one little detail about today. I'm glad I saw you. Saw!